Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Amit.
And I'm Devjit. Welcome to another episode of our Career Talk series, where we bring experienced professionals to share real insight that can help you grow in your career.
Today, we are going to discuss about the transition in cybersecurity, how a experienced or a fresher can move into cybersecurity. Today, we have our guest, Gilberto, who have 12 plus year of experience in cybersecurity. Currently, he's playing a manager and architect role. So welcome, Gilberto.
Hey, Gilberto, thank you for joining with us. Great to have you here.
Thanks to you guys for inviting me to be here. My pleasure.
Gilberto, let's start with your journey. How you landed up into cybersecurity. So till now, what all area you worked on, and now you are in cybersecurity. Just we want to understand your experience so that can help our viewers.
Yeah, sure. Actually, I started about 20 years ago in kind of do it all role, fixing computers, printers, whatever needs help. Then I got a chance to work in Linux servers, Windows servers, managing switches, router, all that stuff. The first company that I was focused was on physical security, things like guard systems, guard devices, perimeter supervision, and access control system. From there, I moved into bigger company and I started working in IT server operations, managing email systems, and different projects. But even then, I was always super excited about cybersecurity. Back then, we used to call it like being a cybersecurity champion, which is basically someone without the official title, but who was passionate about cybersecurity or security in those days. It was like a person who always brought up vulnerabilities, compliance requirements, or cybersecurity risks during the projects. I remember I joined in incident response activities, I helped with forensics, and I just tried to learn as much as I can. I even had a physical lab at home where I build environments, I run commands into the consoles, I break things, I rebuild them. It was just for fun and learning. And today, it's easy. You can find a ton of information in YouTube. There's cloud platforms. You can create environments in minutes and destroy when you're done.
Wow, that's a quite an experience, Gilberto. Your experience has different flavor of various domain in IT, so that's quite inspiring. And especially for those who think cybersecurity is hard to break into, it's good to hear how you organically evolved your career path currently. That's great. So let's move on. Now let's talk about people who are just finishing college or looking to start in IT. What's the best way for them to begin a career in cybersecurity?
Yeah, that's a really good one. So if you're just finishing college or think about jumping into IT, my best advice is to start with a certification. I know it's hard to get hired right after the school because everybody wants experience, right? But a certification will provide you some hands-on practices that can really help you to stand out. Even if you're not an expert yet, you will know the best practices. And that's really a big win. So now, let's say something super important. And please, please don't use all exam dumps. Don't cheat it. Your way through a certification needs to be clear. We need real engineers, not Control C, Control V experts. I will tell you a quick story. There was a guy that used to have a ton of certification on his LinkedIn profile. It looks amazing on paper. But one day, a big incident happened, and guess what? He was the only one available to fix it, and he couldn't. He had no idea what to do, and that's because he cheated on exams. It was a total disaster. Everybody in the room was like, my goodness. It was painful to watch it. So, yeah, earn it in the right way. Study, practices, break stuff, fix it again. And I think that is how you really learn cybersecurity, not memorizing answers, but by getting your hands dirty and enjoying the process.
That's solid advice, Gilbert. So many people think they need to be expert from first day, but as you said, it's about building strong fundamentals and curiosity about how system works. So that's great. But we do have a lot of viewers like who are already working in IT, and they want to switch their career into cybersecurity. Like if somebody is having a 10 or 12 or 15 year of experience, and now they want to start, obviously they cannot start from scratch. So how they can move into cybersecurity? What they should do, which can help us to using existing experience and shift to cyber?
Yeah, so that's a really good question because a lot of people are already in IT. So maybe they come from networking, development, support, and they are saying, hey, I want to move to cybersecurity. And that's awesome. But here's the thing cybersecurity has a lot of areas: operations, defense, offense security, forensics, SOC, network security, architecture, and recently AI security, and the list goes on. So, step number one is figure out what excites you. So, what part of the cybersecurity makes you go, I want to learn this or I want to learn that? And once you find that, step number two is become a cybersecurity champion. Like I mentioned before, that means taking security seriously in your day to day jobs, even if you don't have the official role. Step number three will be talk to somebody inside of your company. Let them know that you're interested in cybersecurity. Ask for an advice. Hey, what kind of skills do you need in your team? You will be surprised how many people are willing to help when you show real interest. And yes, get certified. A certification won't guarantee you a job, but sometimes not having it might close the door. Imagine a job posting that says you must have XYZ certification. Well, if you don't, you're out before you even started. So now I know that some certification could be expensive, right? But there are some for free, like the IEC2 certified in cybersecurity. What I can do is I can drop the link into the comments so you can check it out later. And finally, practice, practice, and practice. And there's a lot of free training platforms where you can teach, you can break things, fix them, and learn in a safe environment. If you're interested in cloud security, for example, all the main cloud providers has free documentation and sandboxes. So yeah, stay curious, be consistent, and get ready because the opportunity will show up when you're prepared for it. I will post some certification for your audience here.
Well said, Gilberto. That makes a lot of sense. So there is nothing called a shortcut. We should always take a highway, isn't it? So using your existing strength as a experienced person in this industry, you can use it as a bridge instead of starting from the scratch. It's more of a pivot than a reset. So let's talk some specifics. So Gilberto, what do you think? Which certification or technical skills are most valuable right now to land the first cybersecurity role?
Yeah, so that's a great question. It's not easy to answer, to be honest with you, because there are different vendors who provide certifications. It could be ISC2, ISACA, CompTIA, and more, right? So, but depending on the level, you will get some certifications. But let me tell you something. According to the 2025 ISACA survey, the biggest talents gaps right now are in the cloud computing, data security, and AI or machine learning security. But beyond all the technical side, soft skills are becoming just as critical. Things like communication, collaboration, empathy, and emotional intelligence. Those are that makes you stand out in a team. For hands-on experience, I will say get your hands dirty. Use online training platforms that offer labs or spin up your own environment in the cloud. It can cost, but just a few dollars. So just don't forget to delete it when you're done, or you will get an unexpected cloud bill surprise.
Okay, as you talked about labs, so especially for those who did the certification but still didn't got the opportunity, they are still with their old profile and working in their domain, but they want to continue their experience in journey in the cybersecurity, like continuous learning in the cybersecurity. Do we have, you talked about there are some tools or sources available which are paid, but do we have any open source where they can continue this learning experience?
Yeah, I remember there are a few platforms. One of them will be Try Hack Me or Hack the Box. This is for people who are interested in red teams, blue teams, or ethical hackers, or you can create your home labs or volunteering you for security project. That's another option.
Great. So before we wrap up, Gilberto, I have a one like last question, or maybe you can call it as a piece of advice. I would like to have it from you. So anybody who wants to have a long-term successful career in cybersecurity, what they should do?
I would say have a clear vision and know what kind of professional you want to become and why. That's why we'll keep you moving when the things get complicated. Then make the learning a daily habit. This field changes very fast. There are new threats every single day, new tools, new technologies. So keep your curiosity alive. Read a few pages a day, watch a video like this one, experiment with something new. Even small steps every day will take you far. And most of all, believe in yourself and stay consistent. You don't have to know everything from day one. Actually, none of us did it, but if you keep showing up, keep learning, and keep your passion alive, success will come naturally. I will post some links here for your audience, and I will do my best so you guys can jump into the cybersecurity world.
Great. Love that, Gilberto. And thank you for sharing your time and experience today. Really insightful conversation. Thank you, Gilberto.
Thanks, Gilberto, for all the insight. And to our viewers, if you find this useful, make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more real world career insight from the industry experts. Thank you, everyone.
And we'll see you in next episode of Career Talk series with some other experts. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Stay tuned.